Hey guys, today is going to be a difficult video for me, but I feel like it's important to talk about, especially during this time of the year where I know a lot of people are hearing back from colleges, and I'm going to be talking about the experience that it was like for me as a high schooler to be rejected from my dream school, USC, while I am on USC's campus. Right here, I have my application that I submitted to get into USC, and it's been a very long time since I've looked at this. I graduated NYU like about 2 years ago, and so clearly I have not looked at my college applications in a very long time. I had pretty good grades. USC and NYU, they have pretty similar academic standards, so the fact that NYU accepted me and then USC didn't, I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I was rejected from my dream school, and it is hard. I'm not going to say that it's not, but I'm also going to say people have told me that it's bad to have a dream school, and I think that's terrible advice. And if it wasn't for wanting to go to USC and basically being pushed academically by USC and the numbers that they wanted, I probably wouldn't have gotten into NYU. So having a dream school is great. Awesome. Yay, and I really hope you get in. Because a lot of people do get accepted into their dream school. However, some people don't. I just want to tell you guys, it is not the end of the world. It will feel like the end of the world. I cried so hard, so much, and I was just like, I just didn't understand. Because I'm like, USC is the better fit for me, and so why on earth was I rejected from USC but then accepted by NYU? I felt like my personality kind of fit more with one than the other. And it will feel like that if you are rejected from your dream school. But I think it's really important to keep an open mind when you go to the school that you end up going to. I ended up going to NYU, and I didn't keep an open mind for freshman year, and I was very much just like USC, USC, USC. It was very embarrassing. I actually, with my roommate who was also obsessed with USC, we were watching the USC football games on our television from our NYU dorm room. We were just so obsessed with California and USC. She ended up transferring to USC and having a great time and being so happy she transferred. For me, I decided actually not to transfer. So if you are rejected from your dream school, this is what I want you to keep in mind. You can always transfer if you really want to, right? But also think about it. Is it really worth transferring? For me, I found that it wasn't worth transferring. The difference between USC's film program and NYU's film program weren't enough to make me go across the country and kind of start all over again. Because at the end of the day, having USC on your resume and NYU on your resume, it's basically the same. I finally was able to accept that NYU was where I was going to be for my 4 years of college, and I had a great time. I joined a fraternity, and I just met so many really amazing people my sophomore year that ended up just kind of staying with me for the rest of my time at NYU. And again, I understand if like you were just rejected from your dream school, everything I say is just gonna be like, you're wrong, I'm never gonna get over it, or like, I understand I'll get over it, but like, I just don't understand how, I'm so sad. And I understand it's gonna feel that way because I felt that way for a really, really long time. I'm very, very stubborn. But now kind of walking on USC's campus as someone who has gone to film school now and has graduated, I see that it's really not that big of a difference. The college isn't everything. Every successful person has been rejected multiple times, and every successful person has failed multiple times. And it's an important life experience that actually is just kind of one step closer to eventually succeeding. Because if you never fail, you're never going to get to where you want to go. And just being rejected from a school really means nothing. It just means that, no, maybe your resume wasn't that great. I know my writing in my USC application is not my real writing. It's kind of the writing that I thought they would like, and it's just kind of like not my best writing. Like, listen to this. Oh gosh. This is my Cinematic Arts Personal Statement A for USC School of Cinematic Arts. I ended up writing a letter to myself. Dear self, 30 years in the future. It's weird because I was reading this to you guys to actually just show you guys how bad my application was that got rejected. by USC, and clearly if it was rejected by USC, this is a piece of like garbage. But to me, it's actually like, I'm so glad I wrote this. Sometimes we don't know why we're rejected from a school, from our dream school. But don't let that tell you that that essay that you wrote isn't great, or that personal statement that you wrote isn't personal. I don't know, I don't really look at the stuff I write from high school very often, clearly, because I'm past that, and I'm now, you know, working in the industry, and I'm an assistant to a producer right now, and I'm working on my YouTube channel, and I'm also writing a book right now, and, you know, I'm not always just kind of looking back on what I write from high school, but I think that's kind of important, and I'm happy that I did this, and it kind of went into a different direction than I was gonna go with this, but getting rejected from your dream school is hard. But don't let that tell you that you are not talented and that you are not worth it, because clearly admissions people make mistakes, and you won't ever know why they rejected you, but it's alright, because clearly it doesn't really matter anyway. It really doesn't matter why they rejected you at all. What's important is that you don't reject yourself. It's their loss. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, I make new videos every week. I know this video was a little bit different, but I hope you guys liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.